We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl. And we're underway in this NFC divisional matchup. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's complete to Musgrave. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on for whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've...
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lion. Go.
Now looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolf. Reload.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here's a throw. He's got it! Touchdown, San Francisco! So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the 26 on 2nd down. On target to Musgrave. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. Slash.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive.
18 back.
From the 48. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Come 19. Come 19. 18. Pioneer. Hut, hut.
From the 42. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To throw it on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
19 Tiger.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
70 Lions.
Another carry for him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
19 Lions.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Raiders will go up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Running this one left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking for a score before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks.
They'll throw on first. And he's tackled for a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 41. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a 49er first down.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go, set.
Now a give left side. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready? Take go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
18 Raptors, set. Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. Finds a man right side. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, if he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Back to 60. Go.
Pass play now. Hits his running back. Pushing it up past the 30. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
60 by 6. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He'll throw it yet again. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. This one intended for the running back. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. And the Packers will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our 2nd half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go now.
Back to the well again. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check go.
2nd and 1. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Set.
He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set. Hurt.
They motion the tight end over.
Nike 18.
Handoff now from the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Buffalo 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
There's a give, left side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Setting up a throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the 49ers will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
60 Eagles. 60.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
18, Pioneer. Nike.
Throwing from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
70 ring.
Airing it out to start this drive. On target to Musgrave. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
He'll try to do it himself. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Let's go.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Packers in range for a game-winning score. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Throwing now. He connects downfield on 4. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Handoff to the back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They give it to him again. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The kick is good. He got it. And they're going to play for the conference championship next week. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.